The world of daytime television is mourning the loss of Tristan Rogers, the beloved Australian actor best known for his iconic role as Robert Scorpio on ABC's long-running soap opera General Hospital. Rogers, who passed away at the age of 79, leaves behind a legacy of charm, wit, and heroism that made him one of the most recognizable figures in daytime drama. News of Rogers' passing was confirmed by his family, who shared that he died peacefully surrounded by loved ones. The announcement struck an emotional chord with fans across the globe, many of whom grew up watching his adventures in Port Charles. The General Hospital cast and crew also released statements, remembering him not only as a consummate professional, but also as a kind-hearted friend whose presence brightened every set he stepped onto. Born on June 3, 1946, in Melbourne, Australia, Tristan Rogers began his acting career with small roles in film and television in his home country. By the late 1970s, he made the move to Hollywood, where his charisma and unique presence quickly caught the attention of casting directors. His life changed forever in 1980 when he was cast as Robert Scorpio, a dashing super spy whose blend of charm, bravery, and humor made him a daytime icon. Rogers' career spanned over 4 decades, but his portrayal of Robert Scorpio defined his place in entertainment history. Introduced during one of General Hospital's most exciting eras, Robert quickly became a fan favorite. His dynamic storylines, which often involved espionage, romance, and action-packed sequences, helped boost the soap opera's popularity worldwide. Beyond General Hospital, Rogers also appeared on The Young and the Restless, voicing characters in animated projects and making guest appearances in various films and TV shows. Yet, no matter where he went, fans continued to identify him with Robert Scorpio, the suave agent who always managed to save the day. Rogers wasn't just a soap star, he became a cultural figure. His character's chemistry with other legends of the genre, including Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary, and Holly Sutton, Emma Samms, created some of the most memorable partnerships in soap opera history. For fans, Robert Scorpio wasn't just a type character, but a symbol of adventure, resilience, and loyalty. Rogers brought a unique authenticity to the role, blending charm with vulnerability in a way that made Scorpio unforgettable. His legacy is not just in the scripts he delivered, but in the countless lives he touched, both on screen and off. Tributes poured in immediately following the news of his passing. Fans flooded social media with heartfelt messages, sharing their favorite moments of Robert Scorpio and the ways Rogers had touched their lives. Fellow actors, producers, and industry professionals echoed the sentiment, remembering him as a trailblazer who elevated the standards of daytime television. Anthony Geary, his longtime co-star, shared that Rogers brought depth, humor, and a rare energy to every scene. Emma Samms called him a dear friend and one of the finest actors I ever had the privilege to work with. While Rogers was best known for his work on screen, he was also a dedicated husband, father, and friend. Away from Hollywood, he enjoyed a quiet personal life, often speaking about his love for Australia and his passion for motorcycles, fitness, and philanthropy. Friends describe him as a grounded, humble man who never let fame interfere with his kindness and generosity. In recent years, Rogers had spoken candidly about the challenges of aging and the importance of maintaining physical and mental health. Although details surrounding his cause of death have not been publicly disclosed, it is clear that his passing marks the end of an era for daytime television. Funeral services for Rogers are expected to be private, with a public memorial being planned to allow fans and colleagues to celebrate his remarkable life. Many expect the tribute to be as vibrant as the man himself, filled with stories of his humor, his professionalism, and the warmth he shared with those around him. Tristan Rogers' death is not just a loss for General Hospital, but for the entire entertainment industry. For decades, he carried with him the grace, charisma, and dedication that defined the golden age of daytime television. While audiences knew him primarily as the beloved super spy Robert Scorpio, Those who had the privilege of working alongside him understood that his talents extended far beyond the roles he played. He was not only a skilled actor, but also a mentor, a colleague, and a cherished friend to many. Rogers leaves behind a body of work that continues to inspire, entertain, and comfort audiences across generations. From the groundbreaking storylines of General Hospital in the 1980s, which captivated millions of viewers worldwide, to his appearances on other popular shows and films, his artistic contributions reflect an enduring commitment to storytelling. He embodied a rare ability to bring depth to characters who might otherwise have been confined by genre. In Robert Scorpio, he gave fans a character who was equal parts hero, friend, and human, flawed yet deeply admirable. Beyond the television screen, Tristan Rogers was also admired for his authenticity. Colleagues often recalled how he treated everyone, co-stars, crew, and fans, with respect and kindness. He understood that his success was not just his own, but a shared achievement, with the people who worked tirelessly behind the scenes and with the loyal audiences who kept tuning in year after year. His humility, in the face of fame and recognition, made him stand out in an industry often marked by ego. For fans, his loss feels deeply personal. Over the years, Rogers became more than an actor. He was a companion in their living rooms, someone whose presence brought excitement, suspense, and comfort. Many grew up watching him and felt that Robert Scorpio was almost like family. His passing reminds us of the power of storytelling and how actors, through their craft, become woven into the fabric of our lives. When we lose them, it feels as though we've lost someone close, even if we never met them in person. More importantly, Rogers leaves behind a legacy of kindness and dedication that will live on through his family, his colleagues, and his countless fans. While his professional achievements are well documented, those closest to him speak of his generosity, his humor, and his love for life. Whether it was taking time to greet fans, offering words of encouragement to a young actor, or sharing stories that brightened a colleague's day, Tristan Rogers touched lives in ways that can't be measured by awards or accolades. His death is also a reminder of the importance of celebrating artists while they are still with us. Rogers' career spanned more than 4 decades, yet he remained a constant presence, adapting and thriving in an ever-changing industry. He showed us what it meant to evolve while staying true to one's craft and passion. In honoring him now, we not only acknowledge what he has left behind, but also reflect on how much richer our lives were because of his contributions. As the curtain closes on his life, one thing is certain: Tristan Rogers will forever be remembered. As more than just Robert Scorpio, he was a legend, a friend, and a true gentleman. His passing marks the end of an extraordinary chapter, but his spirit will remain eternal in the hearts of those who loved him. Each episode, each performance, and each memory stands as a testament to his artistry and humanity. Though he is no longer physically with us, his influence continues. Future generations will discover Robert Scorpio and the countless other roles that showcased his talent, ensuring that his name and work will live on. For his family and friends, his memory will be carried forward in stories shared, in laughter remembered, and in the love he gave so freely. In many ways, Tristan Rogers' farewell is not an end, but a continuation of his story. The characters he brought to life still live on in reruns, archives, and the collective memory of fans. His dedication to the craft has inspired countless aspiring actors who looked up to him as a role model, and his kindness, remembered by those who knew him personally, will ripple through the lives of many for years to come. As fans mourn his passing, there is also comfort in knowing that he lived a life filled with purpose, passion, and love. Not every actor leaves behind such a profound mark, but Tristan Rogers did. He proved that television could be more than entertainment. It could connect, inspire, and endure. In the end, It is not just about the roles he played, but the person he was. A man who carried himself with dignity, treated others with compassion, and lived fully in the moments he was given. While the world of daytime television has lost one of its brightest stars, the light he left behind continues to shine. Rest in peace, Tristan Rogers. You gave us stories that will never fade, characters that will always live on, and a legacy that will forever remind us of the magic of performance. You will be missed dearly, but never forgotten.